All right, all right, all right. How you are doing? Let's talk about Dee Mwango. Let's talk about Dee Mwango's meeting her in-laws for the first time. My people, God has done it again. Me say, God has done it again. Can I get an amen? He's able. He is able. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Real Things podcast. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. Firstly, please be sure to subscribe if you have not yet done so. What are you waiting for? And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. So, my people, we have seen it all yesterday. Guys, I could never been happier. Let me do a dance to them. Let's do a dance for them. Or them. Let's dance for joy. Let's go. Enough monkeying around. Anyway, my people, I'm just happy. I'm just really happy. I couldn't have been happier for Deemwango right now. Anywho, no, I want to mention something, and I will just mention it once to the naysayers. Take that, take that, take that. Just know that this is not your ordinary podcast, all right? This is not your ordinary everyday podcast. We do it different here. We do it different here. Guys, make sure that you like the video as you come in to this premiere because it's going to be a premiere anyways. We can't go live today. I have some personal news that is very sad, personal issues that is going on that is very sad right now at this moment. But um, if you know me, you would know that against all odds, we move. It is a Friday. It is a Friday, and I want to thank God for His mercies. I want to thank Him for allowing us to be here, you know, in a sound mind, good health, or even if it is half a good, we are in good health, healthy enough to be talking, to be seeing, to be able to eat, to be able to give praises to the Almighty, so on and so forth. Bless up, bless up, bless up the hand of the Creator that never ceases, that never ceases to correct, never ceases to give, never ceases to lift us up. Pick up the hand of the Creator. That ever loving hand. Anyway, my people, without any further ado, I want to welcome you back really and truly to the podcast. I'm trusting that you are looking forward to a beautiful weekend. And yeah, we want to delve into today's real quick and fast podcast because we're not going to be here. We have lots of other things to do. We're not going to be here too long. We have lots of other things to attend to. Anyhow, so we've been following, um, personally, I've been following Deemwango's journey. And for those of you who happen to probably come across this channel for the first time and be wondering who is Dee Mwango is a Kenyan content creator. She's a lifestyle content creator out of a village called Nyabohanse in East Africa, and in Kenya to be exact. And we've been following her journey personally. I have, over the years, and we've seen her grow from strength to strength. We've seen her weaknesses. We've seen her in all kind of, you know, handling all kind of things that life would have thrown at any living, breathing person. When life is lifing, we are there with her. Through the ups and the downs, we have been there. I personally have been there with her. And when I say we, I mean us, the people, them, the subbies who, the die hard fans who've been there for the Mwango from the get go. That's why I say we. Anyhow, my people. So we've been brought to this um new venture, new beginnings venture. New beginnings after a couple of years. She, decided to, in her own words, she decided to, after a breakup, she decided to sit back, work on herself before she could have entered into any other relationships, which brought us to today. Today. We've seen her earlier on this year, brought somebody else to the screen. She said that's her new bae, and we are supporting her. What we do when we love somebody and we see them trying to make sure that them do the right thing, we support them. We back them up, don't it? Yeah. Now she's finally gotten the chance to visit her in-laws after been talking to them on the phone for how long I don't really know. They've not been really fully clear as to how long they've really known each other. Nobody never really come out and say all of that, so we gonna leave that aside. um I've heard her in her vlogs numerous times talking to her in-laws, or her mother-in-law actually, but she says the mother-in-law does not speak English. No. Yesterday yesterday was busy for me. I had so many things to do, and I really didn't get a chance. She said that she was going to release 3 videos, but I really didn't get a chance to watch any. I was not on social media until, I didn't watch anything on social media till last night when I settled, when the dust was cleared and I was relaxed in my bed. I decided to browse and see what's going on. And there goes the video, um, when she drove from Krakow to, I don't know what's the countryside, what's the name of the village that she's in now. When she drove herself and her boyfriend, they drove from Krakow to the countryside to meet her boyfriend's parents. I think his name is Peter, if my memory serves me right, or clear, if I heard well. And what an emotional, I want to say reunion, but I can't say reunion. It might not fit because they've never physically met before. So let's say what an emotional meeting. It was very, like, to me, when we say emotional, it touched me differently because seeing her going through all those emotions, live, all those growth process, those growing pains that she's gone through right in front of us here on the internet. Because you could say that she's grown up in front of us. We've watched her grown over the years. And some of us would know that life actually, you know, can be very challenging sometimes. Some of us would accept that. Some of us won't, and we don't want to accept anything less than perfection. When we say life can be challenging, I want to take you back to where we've seen her somehow failed at others, you know, like other relationships. We've seen her, whatever they were. As some people say they were fake, whatever they were. We've seen failures in her past. So some people, what I was trying to get at is that some people accepted her just the way she is, while some people broke off and tried to scorn her as if they're perfect and they brand her a particular way. Let me tell you something. As for me, I understand that when life is lifing, there is no perfect script. There are guidelines, that some of us who would have been around people who had like Western parents who would be open to you in a particular way. Most Western parents would be open to you in a particular way that would somehow help you as a young woman throughout life. They will give you like a manual, a verbal manual. They will teach you things. Not every parent, though, but most Western, especially mothers, they would tell you some things. And even if you have like a bigger sister around you, it makes it even better. The journey becomes smoother. Because then whatever you see that the bigger sister is going through, you're gonna be telling yourself, me? I don't want to go through those things. Anyhow, long story short, I'm saying all of that to say some people fell off along the way because they never liked how certain things was dealt with in the past and yada yada blah 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 blah. That is their preference. For me, I'm standing here and I'm enjoying watching her going through because I know that my daughters are neck and neck in a sense right behind her. I would have to go through this. So watching her growing is as if I'm preparing myself mentally for what is to come with my kids. Because listen, it doesn't matter what you do as a parent. Every picnic have a mind of them own. Every kid have a mind of their own and they're gonna be exactly what they want to be. But our jobs as parents, as moms, especially with your daughters, our parents is to do your best to guide as much as possible. So certain mistakes, they wouldn't go out in the world as a novice. So when they go out there, they broke wild and free. You know what I'm saying? So back to what I was saying, like a lot of Westerly moms would tend to have some kind of conversation, whether it be brawling, like, hey, if you can't do this and this and this and that, brawling just like that with not holding back. I think it would be. I know, like every culture, every tradition is different. Every culture is different, and they're gonna deal with it differently. But and especially in a home like how she grew up in a Christian home, very strict, very stern. You're gonna find say once them picnic they go out on the road are different. They're in the inexperience, the immaturity is going to allow them to see and deal with life differently. And that was what we saw. Like certain outbursts, certain raw emotions probably is the correct word. For me, I have candid conversations, unfiltered. So what you see is what you're gonna get. The raw emotions that we may have seen in the past. If you listen to her carefully, you surely would hear her said, I've tried to work on myself before I ventured off into anything else. Well, nobody knows behind the door, you know. We just hear her and see her on camera. You don't know what is happening. So people have them shortcomings and they will have to work on things away from the public. And at least she's strong enough to come out and say she had to work on herself. That's where it begins. And reading. You see, education, reading actually strengthens your mind. And once you have a strong mind, nobody can step in your pathway and try to live your life for you. You are going to show up and show off. You're going to show them. Say, watch ya. This is what I want because I know where I'm going. Watch me. Just watch me. No. Another thing about yesterday is like I'm covering only Dee Mwango in today's short video. Another thing about yesterday was I noticed was the way how you know like I said, raw emotions. There's no filter. I was watching her literally fear going to take the ice plunge. And I was telling myself, yo, this is what fear looks like. Because actually, um, we are all humans. And you're like, if you yourself even would have fear, I don't think you would go to the mirror and look at yourself fearing about whatever it is that you're fearing. But watching her yesterday, um, and the emotions, watching her going through the emotions, going through the fear, her features changed. She was tense, and she kept repeating, I don't think I'm going to do it." But somehow deep inside, if I understand her a little bit, because I can't say I know her very well. You have to just watch people and see how they work, but you would have a little understanding of what you can predict people sometimes a little bit if you watch them long enough. And I watch her and I was saying to myself, even though I just think somewhere that even though she's fearing and keep on repeating, she don't think she's gonna do it. Even though I just have a strong feeling that she's gonna love it so much because she's gonna take a chance and end up loving it so much because you know she's open to new things. And that also is a part of being open, or being open-minded is a part of embracing, you know, working on yourself and embracing the change that comes with it. If I'm saying it correct. So I just felt yesterday that she was going to do it, and boy was I right. You see how she went in and she enjoyed and she came out saying yes. How you feel rejuvenated, your mind is reconditioned. It's just like I've never done it before, but just having a cold shower after a hard day, the way how it sometimes for me, when my body is feeling a kind of way, especially if it's a hot day, there's a particular. I don't have hot water, but like remember, I'm in the Caribbean and the sun is piping hot. Like from 8:39 until about 1:30, the water is piping hot. So it's either I'm gonna shower before that or I'm gonna shower after that, because then the water is gonna be icy cold. So when you see, like sometimes I would jump out of my bed and I feel heavy and I just want something to freshen my mental going through the day. I jump and I grab an early shower because the sun is not hot. Because I see that water that comes out of those pipes on a sunny day from 8:30 going up to about 1:32, it could burn you, literally scorch you when it hits you. So I don't like saying all of that to say that whatever the cold water does to you mentally, you could understand. I would just take down my hair, and sometimes that's why you see me come with, when you guys see me wearing the hat, is because most of those times my hair is washed. Now that the temperature is changing a little, you would see me with my hair up like this, because then I don't need to wear no hat. I could just comb my hair and put it up in a ponytail and leave it like that because it's not washed. Otherwise than that, once it's washed and it's not combed and it's tangled and it's crazy, I just pull a hat boom, down in my face because it's crazy. Anyway, guys, we're getting to the part that I enjoyed the most yesterday, and is when they drove to the parents' home to meet them. It was such it was let's just watch this a little bit. Let's watch this a little bit.
Ty, ale patrz, i ona szylka skacze. A jak? A patrz, ten nie tego, nie szczeka.
Oh, oh, guys, OMG. Like, care what she's done in the past, who she's been with. I don't care. This to me is the moment. This moment to me is what counts right now. Living in the moment. Watching her living in the moment. In real life. Hey, love is a beautiful thing. Honestly, it is a beautiful, I don't care what nobody has to say. Love is a beautiful thing. Even if it lasts for this one little itty bitty minute, I don't care. But basking in this, reveling, whatever you want to call it, basking, just living in this moment right here, so is what matters right now.
She'll kidnap you.
Yeah! Finally! Your mom is so sweet! Wow! Finally!
Jak tam Waldeczku?
And guys, the dogs have never met her. But I know they would have heard her voice over the phone because, they talk numerous times. The dogs, let me tell you something about animals. I know you guys probably know, but the dogs, they could sense you. They could sense your heart. They could sense your personality from a distance. You know how dogs are because somebody with a dirty heart come around. The dog them pick up that naturally. Naturally, most dogs does. They will growl at you. The face looking uglier than mine right now, and they mad as a dog. But they are instead happy, jumping up on her, hugging her, trying to get her attention. It was emotional.
So good! So beautiful! Finally!
Mm.
Mishka! 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 Hello!
Papa was just waiting patiently for his hug, eh?
Mishka, 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 Mishka. Mishka is so happy and she's so small. Mishka, wow.
She loves you, see?
Come here, Mishka. So small.
Oh my God. Guys, what a emotional meeting. What it was like I can't even find the right term. I want to say emotional reunion because that those words goes together nicely. But she's never met them before other than on the phone. So hey, and then just seeing what she prepared. And by the way, guys, his mom is beautiful. Lady, you are one beautiful woman. Hello. Aww.
Wow.
Her
And this
skin, her hair.
chicken soup.
I don't care what you want to say. Yes. Yes, she is beautiful. That's me. That is just me. I'm going to say it how I see it, candidly.
Wow. This is nice.
Classics.
Classics? Macaroni? Okay. And then this is salad.
The way how she says the macaroni, macaroni, it sounds like a Paris, Paris. Hey,
Wow. Noodles.
no macaroni.
So many fruits. And here is insect.
Just guy. No, seriously. I feel like a kid in a candy shop just watching. The dogs are so welcoming. This like her energy was high, and the dogs were just feeding off of her high energy, happy energy. I am telling you. Anyway, I can't wait to you know see more from this Poland series. I know she has a lot in store. She was sharing some of her plans, things that she would really love to do. I know they said they wanted to go to Stonehenge. That I can't wait to see. But what I would love for her to see is the Northern Lights. I would love for her to see the Northern Lights. Just get a glimpse of the Northern Lights. Yeah, she's in the right spot. She's in the right spot. But as for that part where she was saying, she was sharing a little bit about her going to his friend with the farm to learn a thing or two. I think that's a good thing because I remember somewhere in Europe when she went and she was on a farm with a gentleman with some cows. I think the gentleman was doing cows and he was showing her how he milked the cows, so on and so forth. She's done that before. And let me tell you the honest truth. Guys, I don't know about you, but I honestly enjoy country vlogs more than the city vlogs. Whenever she's in the countryside, I love the scenery, I love the nature. I love the how you would call it now. I just love the whole ambience of being in the countryside. I love that. I love that. But all in all, I'm happy that they've given her such a warm welcome from the mom, the dad, to even the puppies. They have given her such a warm welcome, and one of the best thing that you could ever have happening to you is like when you're away from home, you're in a strange place, and you are welcomed nicely. It makes you feel at home. You don't miss home. Another thing also that I want to say before I wrap up is that even the foods. I mean, listen, Dee Mwango is a traveler, and she would have had no other choice numerous times than to eat what is, in her reach, when she's traveling. But even the like some of the foods that she was saying that she don't know if she would eat, I mean, well, she's a seasoned traveler and she would have had to deal with this one point in time or the other. But I'm just saying it now that, it has happened, on couple vlogs that she was saying she don't know if she would like this, even with the pizza. And then she ended up loving the pizza. She ended up loving other foods. And I'm saying to myself, you know, we've seen her maturing so nicely. We're seeing her maturing so nicely in front of our eyes. Believe me, the years are flying. And she will look back on these videos one day and said, man, 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 how I've grown. How I've grown, from this way to that way, from being this way to that way. I know she has a plan, and it is to, as she say, just grow nicely into, because time is running out. She's getting older, just grow nicely into, being a wife, being a mom, so on and so forth. She said this. She was not hiding any of this. She said it openly. She spoke about it openly. And I'm looking forward to all of that. And it's just a part of journey. It's just a part of life's journey. We are here for a little bit of time. And you know watching Deemwango, it reminded me so much of my earlier years. Even though me old, that no means me done and put on. I still have life in me. But I'm just saying that watching her, it reminded me of some of my, younger years when I was in my 20s, and I would just live vicariously, if I can say that, and don't give a what about nobody what them think, and just do my thing, get up and go. If I wanna go, I will travel like crazy, and even and come back to work like nothing happened. I was an explorer in my early days. I was very I love to explore back then. Now I am grown, I'm more mature, more settled. I barely want to go on a plane because the first thing will come into my head, oh God, if I die, I leave my children behind. Oh God, who's gonna look after them or love them the way I love them? So on and so forth. So I would say just let her live, and enjoy these moments, because there's going to become a time when she's going to only have these memories to look back on, to reminisce, you know? So, anyway, guys, I want to close off today's quick and fast episode. And I trust that you did enjoy our little chitter chatter, any way you want to call it. And also, I trust that you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Honestly, people, I myself is looking forward to such. And about, what I was saying earlier, that I have some sad news myself, is that my sister, the one that we are just a year apart, she has been unconscious since yesterday. She went in for a procedure, just a little procedure, and she's been unresponsive since yesterday. Anyway, in my heart, I'm optimistic. Like me, I'm hoping for the best. I don't look over the damp side. She she's a very lively person, and even though I saw her lying in the bed, in the hospital bed, in a certain way, position, I know that I can see and I can sense, because most times when anything is wrong with me, something is wrong with her. We're that close. She was born 1 January, 1 year, and the other year, March, I was born. That's how close we are. So one out, one in. That was it. So we tend to like behave like twins. We look a lot. You see her, you see me. You see me, you see her. Everything. Anyway, so I'm optimistic, sad but optimistic. Um, yeah, and I know she will turn around. There's also a swelling in the brain, but I still know that there's life and there's hope. That's just me. Anyway, people, I'll keep you updated on that. And I think my mom now is gone because my daughter is in school. So I can't leave at this point in time. I can't leave. So my mom, the most free person right now to go where she is my mom. So she's gonna have to go to, just help in any way that she can, and comfort, moral support, physical support, any way you take it. Anyway, my people, you have a blessed, blessed weekend, and please kindly like the video before you leave. And yeah, leave your thoughts and your sentiments in the comment section. I'm kind of drifting in the comment section, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.